Everyone, and welcome to Raine's Reveals. For those of you that don't know, I'm Raine Mertz, the founder and CEO of Raine's Realm, where we help people to live their best life. And today we are going to talk about dressing presentably, and does it even really matter if you do it every day? So, what I want to talk about first is that this video is in no way geared towards judging anyone for the types of clothes that they wear or anything like that. We're just going to talk about how the way that we choose to dress affects our lives internally and those around us in that way. So, I definitely see a huge trend of people who love to walk around in sleepwear when they're out in public or things like that. And I also see a lot with moms of newborns and younger children not always getting dressed when we know that we're going to be around the house anyway, we're not going to see anyone, things like that. So this is what we're addressing today. So the short answer is yes, it does matter. And the reason why it matters is because it can have an effect on us internally and the way that we see ourselves. One of the better trends that I've seen a lot lately is a lot of people focusing on things like self-love and self-care. And whether we realize it or not, these things are directly related to how we choose to start our day and what we choose to wear. So, when we don't take the time to get ready in the morning, to do whatever the minimum thing is that makes us feel put together, what kind of message are we giving ourselves internally? Unfortunately, the message can be things like that we're not worth it, or that we just we're not a priority in any way, that we're somehow kind of running in the background. And that's not what we want. That can permeate different areas of our life. If we can't muster the motivation to get dressed in the morning, how can we have it when it comes to things like accomplishing that goal that we want, or even things like socializing with others and spending time out and about with the communities that we need to thrive. We need to be around other people, some more than others. It depends on how introverted or extroverted you are, but it's important that we're not isolated. And all of this starts with things that we can look at as kind of trivial, like whether or not we choose to stay in pajamas all day, or if we're actually going to put on clothes for the day. So when you wake up in, pajamas and you spend the day in them and then you go to bed in them, and it's this monotony that can end up being a bit depressing after a while, because we're not telling ourselves that we're worth the minimal effort that it takes to just put on some clothes in the morning. Now, with that being said, there's different levels of being presentable for different people. So this is a time where you can have fun. What's your unique style? Do you like something that's more casual? Do you feel put together when you're more elegant? It all depends, and there is no right or wrong way to do it. Whatever your personal unique style is, that's what you can embrace by choosing, items from your wardrobe that express that. It doesn't have to be something where you're made up with all these different accessories and a ton of makeup and, spending an hour on your hair and things like that. It's just whatever you need to do to make you feel presentable on a daily basis. And so that's the beauty of it. Something that I know that's a huge time saver for me is, number one, I have a minimalist wardrobe. I only have pieces in it that I absolutely love, and I normally pick out what I'm going to wear the night before to save a little bit of time, and that has been things that have really helped me. The other objection that I normally hear about getting dressed every single day, especially with babies and small children, is what's the point? I'm not going to see anyone, and we're going to be doing craft time and things like that, and kids are messy, and my clothes are going to get messed up. Well, I can speak from personal experience and say that aprons completely eliminated that issue for me. So whenever I'm at home and I'm cooking or cleaning or we're doing craft time or even gardening, I just wear an apron, and that way I can still feel put together. I can still feel like me, and I don't have to worry about destroying the clothes that I have. So that's an easy way to not have to worry about it. And I do suggest that you have, at least two, so that when one's being laundered, you still have one for, the day-to-day things that mothers have to deal with. So this is an easy way to show yourself that you're worth it and show yourself self-love and self-care by doing the simple thing that's just so easy to overlook for so many of us. And if you do it already, I would love to hear about it. And if this is something you hadn't really considered yet, I would love to hear your thoughts on that as well. If you haven't tried it, try it for a couple of weeks and just see what kinds of benefits you experience internally. And I would love to hear about those as well. For those of you that have not yet been able to, don't forget to get a copy of my book, A Month of Crystals and Oils, Enhancing the Quality of Your Life Naturally. That book is available on Amazon. If you're local, I am also doing a book tour, so I would love to see you at one of the stops. They are listed throughout my Facebook page, so feel free to check that out as well. And thank you so much for watching. The bonus video this week is going to be on how to set a table properly, so I'm excited to share that information with you as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you don't miss a video, and I will see you guys later on this week. Thank you so much for watching.